And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, for the, fifth hour of A Song at Tara.
Indeed.
So, where are we and what's going on?
Well, we have just left the leech hunters walking out of Temple Bar after a somewhat surreal situation with a captive. And we have... well, I'm actually going to pop that at this time the message from Aaron pings into, was it Tally's telephone?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a call.
Yeah.
A call.
Well, Tally's phone rings.
Tally picks up the phone, keeping his eyes on all sides just in case of sudden gunfire, as opposed to gradual gunfire.
I'm gonna shoot you now.
Nice with that.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hi, Tally. Is everything holding up?
I assume so. We're not currently in the building.
Okay.
Siobhan arrived, all well and good. The Steven Universe music played in the background for some reason. I don't know why.
Shut off your apps.
No. No. Siobhan arrived. She's quite happily sitting there with Neve. She wants Neve awake before, so we've gone leech hunting.
All right.
We're heading our way back now.
All right. I'll meet you on street.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm on my way.
Okay.
And then I'm just imagining we'll just I'm gonna drive up behind you when you reach a certain street, and then we'll go back to the house. I want to say house, but I don't know, the flat. Yeah. I guess it is a house. So
yeah.
It's a small house.
When we meet up, try not to glare too many daggers at Cesar this time, will you? Yes. Look, he's the only one who could drive a car. He's with us at the moment, so just don't turn him into a puddle with a murder glare, will you, please?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay, thank you. Right, we'll meet you up there then.
Okay.
Good of hour. Beep.
See ya. Welsh prick.
Yep.
Taryn looks at Tally after they had that talk. You really sound like your mother.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Very effeminate.
No, that's not what I was thinking. So we get to I assume we get to the car.
Yes, you do.
Before we get in, I think Talia will turn back to the vampire.
Yes.
If you come back from being with us alive, or still like this, will that go down badly with your superiors?
She looks at you and shakes her head and says, "No, why would it?"
I just wanted to know if it was okay to send you back or not.
Certainly it would be.
I'm just torn between whether or not we take you all the way there, if we just get some of your blood and leave you here. What do you guys think?
Well, if we bring her, I'm pretty sure she's not coming back alive. But where would you get the blood? Where would you hold it?
It's a bloody good point, actually.
Ha!
Common sense. I shall play the point of Tally's common sense.
Thank you for jogging my memory. What am I having common sense about?
7-Eleven is the thing. Buy a bottle of water, empty it.
Yes, but Temple Bar is on lockdown, so nowhere's open.
You can just bring her a little out of Temple Bar. Duh.
Good point.
There is actually a 7-Eleven there. Literally on the corner leading to O'Connell Bridge.
So, Cesar, take us to the corner of O'Connell Bridge, will you? There's a 7-Eleven there.
Well, you guys are... Right now, you are standing there.
All right, I'll run.
So you
I'll
need
run
to go
then.
there. Yes.
So, okay, before I run off, I just say, okay, stay here. Don't go anywhere. If Aaron calls, just tell him I've gone shopping, okay? And then he goes sets off at a run.
If I call, I'm gonna call you, dingbat.
No, call someone else. It'll be fun. Go on. Stop ruining my perfect logic, you guys.
You go to 7-Eleven. You get what? A bottle of water.
I get 2 bottles just in case.
2 bottles. Yep, sure.
I empty one, half by drinking it and half by pouring the rest. Well, actually, not pouring the rest in the liffey, pouring the rest on the pavement because I don't know where that water's been.
Mm-hmm.
And you just drank half of it.
Yeah, that's true. If I get poisoned by... Actually, yeah, let's have some fun with that. I look at the label. Is it made by any Pentex subsidiary?
No, it's not.
Thank fuck for that. Okay, but I'm still not going to pour it in the liffey because it's probably still processed. I get the empty bottle.
It's not made by a Pentex subsidiary. It's made by Nestle.
God, that's even worse.
which is a company that is owned by like another like sub company who is part of like an umbrella company who is in turn owned by Pentex.
Can I just say, that would be the most wonderful, delicious thing in the world, Jonas, if in your world of darkness, Nestle and Pentex were actually competing and Nestle was actually holding its own. That would just be horrible.
Monsanto versus Pentex, and the guru standing on the sidelines going, we don't want to help either of them.
I don't... What's the problem with Nestle?
Do you want a list, bullet points, or full paragraphs?
I don't know. I just
quite
like...
apart from the fact that they have a CEO who believes that water is not a human right.
What?
And that everyone should have to pay for the right to drink water.
What?
Yep, they are
At any
literally,
rate.
they are literally buying up raw material, resources, water resources in poor countries where they're buying the well rights for small communities, so that poor people
Remind me
can't have.
to avoid Nestle products, no matter how much I kind of like the hair poop breakfast cereal.
Yep.
Okay, they are part of Monsanto, as I understand it, which is basically real life Pentex.
Oh.
I was going to say,
Anyway, let's go to the let's go back to
That is real life Pentex.
yeah, it's cheerful subjects, folks.
Cheerful
listeners.
subjects.
But yeah, so are we going to cut to those, or do we need to just... Yeah,
This video is going to like cozily sit on the channel for like a good solid year or two, and then like whenever one of the videos goes viral and the channel starts flooding with people, it's just gonna get hit with like a copyright strike just by getting a subpoena from fucking from Nestle.
Free speech. Anyway,
Not on YouTube.
It's still
though.
there.
Well, have you heard about YouTube's...
guys, let's go back to playing, please.
It's true, but
Yes,
yeah, it was a good point.
So, basically, got a bottle, empty, and it's like, right, I need a knife.
While he's gathering knives and stuff,
Oops, I assume
Karen just looks at Cesar. They don't really have the same kind of loyalty feeling, do they?
As far as I see it, they're not even people. He says they are.
You should think that if you're in a group together, you would at least try. But these guys just, hey, take this one.
As I understand it, they are predators in a way even we are not. They are
Cats.
inherently egotistical. Yes,
So,
we are wolves. We have a sense of pack and a sense of loyalty. They are, as you said, cats.
while they're talking, I find a knife. I assume Cesar has one tucked away in his car somewhere. And I hold it up with the bottle and I say to the leech, okay, either you can do it and give me some blood, or you can take the knife and try and kill me and you'll be turned into paste, or I can cut you and get the blood and then no harm done either way. How do you want this?
Cesar takes the knife and says, you hold the bottle, I will do the cutting.
Okay, I was asking her, but that's fine.
Don't
The fake
give-
smile
don't-
creeps across his face.
Don't give a leech an option, he says.
Should we really do this on open street?
No, we shouldn't. Let's step into the archway again, he says, and takes a couple of steps back into Merchant's Arch. It's
Common sense. Good lord.
Taryn keeps watch because if someone walks by and it looks like 2 men are trying to rape a girl in a archway, it looks bad.
It looks really bad. So
We weren't trying to hump it. It's there.
yeah, she is. She gets bled. She gets bled enough to fill the two bottles, and then he takes one look at her, and one look at you. Says, "Are we letting her go, or what are we?"
Well, we have the blood. We've no reason to keep her around.
No, that's true, he says, and then just give me a second. I need to roll a few dice.
Oh God!
There's no need to roll.
You phrased it wrong.
I did phrase it wrong.
No, you phrased it right.
Yeah,
No.
No, that's true, he says, and then he flicks over the knife instead of holding it normally. He flicks it over so he holds it, inverts it, and then he plants it in the top of her skull.
I think Terry's on. Yeah, we should just let. Oh. All right.
Jesus, wept a fucking river, man.
Don't dump the body in the Liffey. Don't do that.
It's just a skull fracture.
He's still holding the knife. She's got this empty look on her face, obviously. Like, what? Did I do something wrong? And then he twists the knife so that you can hear the crack of her skull.
That's just one knife.
She is a leech.
On the edge of leech territory and all.
Oh,
then-
yes.
Well, it's better you did it, I suppose. By my own...
He pulls the knife back out and then with his free hand rips her throat out and then just shrugs and says, well, let us go. We have what we came for. Also...
How quickly is she ewing out?
Ewing? Sorry, what?
Is she rotting? Is she turning to ash?
Yes, she does.
She rusts.
Yeah.
Final death.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks at the two of you and says, listen, you have the blood you need there in those bottles. Now we can go back to Siobhan and give her that blood, and she can get on with what it is she needs to do. And while she does that, while she has her time with her sister, we pick up the other leech that you wanted to not kill. I don't know the reason for it. I don't need to know the reason for it. It's none of my business. We will pick her up and we will get her somewhere safe.
You're right. Let's go, now.
Taryn looks kind of fascinated at the very quickly rotting corpse, like, that's so weird.
Taryn!
It's like time cut. Ooh, I'm coming!
She is so fortunate that she doesn't have any sense of smell.
It's just like, that is so weird. It's only when they die the time cuts. Oh, I'm coming!
Yes.
So on the way back... I think Taliesin will take a care to tuck one of the bottles into his jacket. So it is concealed.
It's concealed.
Yes.
Indeed. Well, you go back to the car and...
Guess we arrive at the place.
Yes, you do. You arrive at pretty much the same time.
Now I'm thinking, the leech, Taryn, Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Did that rot too?
Yeah. Yes, it did. It did. No. Actually, that's true. I think I actually said that did not vanish into. It didn't rot. That's true. It was too new, as you said yourself.
All right. It's just I just imagine that she kills him, and the second he's actually gone, it's just rotten things everywhere. It's
No, that didn't happen with him. Anyway, we shall, before we go back to deal with that, we shall go over to the Get, who are
for some reason finding themselves cheering at Cesar, and they don't really know why.
They don't know why.
But they just have this feeling like he did something good.
Man, that's Cesar Lupe. What a swell guy. Yeah, I know, right?
Also, why do I feel a sense of disappointment at our packmates?
Okay, guys, back to you. You have you are in Kat's apartment. Kat and Xenia have left, and after about half an hour or so. I don't know. Do you stay in the room with Janet, or are you in the living room, or what?
Fenna stays in the room with her. I'm not sure if... No, I think she's just let her keep Siobhan's old jacket on and like closed up and stuff, and then under the duvet. Yeah,
probably. So
Connell's in the living room.
Yeah,
watching some TV.
And probably drinking a few beers.
Probably he is.
Yeah, I could imagine. Hey, there are cold beer in the fridge, and they're Carlsbergs.
Yep, I love it.
Life is good.
That place must be one of his favorite places to hang out at.
Yeah, I think it is. He can get bacon, he can get Rundstücker, and he can get Carlsberg.
Oh, it's just like being back home.
Pretty much.
Oh, joy.
So, Rundstücker sandwich with bacon in one hand and beer in the other?
That's a nice kind of bacon batty, actually.
Just bacon beer.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, guys. So she wakes up after about half an hour extra. Or stirs is more like it. She opens one eye and groans. And then she opens the other, and then she groans again, and then she closes both of them and covers her face with her hands. She's clearly not aware that where she is or that Fenna is sitting right next to her. She's not. If she's seen anything, it's clearly everything is blurry.
She probably only has like vague flashes of killing a person.
Fenna just kind of. She doesn't say anything. She just gives her time to, wake up and sort of realize where she is. Then she turns around and pushes play on YouTube and starts playing A Whole New World.
Oh, you evil bitch! She does eventually move her hands away, and while she does so, she says, "I've just had the worst nightmare of my life."
Tell me about it.
Fenna? You. And then I assume the music starts. You are evil.
Does Connell hear some voices coming from the bedroom?
He probably does, and then I can show you the voice.
He walks into the bedroom then. See what... Oh, she's awake.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Janet.
What happened? Oh, this is your room.
Did she call Fenna because she doesn't know her name?
Oh, right.
I wrote you a reminder in chat, but I guess.
Sorry, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. No. Then she wouldn't call you that. She just knows
her as that girl I hang out with.
No, but she doesn't know her real name.
What is the name she knows?
Well,
that's true.
Reminder for everyone.
She calls her Lena.
Yeah. Everyone is to call her Line or whatever approximation of that name they can when in public.
So Line or something.
Yeah, Line, Line, whatever.
All right. Yep. I am. That would be the name that she uses. Then obviously. Like,
yes, that's fine. We'll just move.
This is your place. What am I doing here? What the hell?
Where to start?
Before you start, hang on. Lena, I'm going to see if there's some popcorn in the closet, in the cupboard. This is going to be good.
Real smooth, Connell. Lena.
I want a diagonal wipe to Connell sitting there in a Hawaiian shirt with a sun hat, just popcorn in a lawn chair inside.
So he scurries into the kitchen to see if there are any popcorn. So if there aren't, he's going right back.
There aren't any popcorn.
Oh, sad face.
There are some salty crackers and Pringles.
Oh, that'll do.
And some raw bacon in the fridge.
He'll take the bacon as well.
And
then they go into the bedroom.
Yes.
Go on, Fan. God. By the way, Janet, you hungry? He offers her some bacon.
What?
That isn't even cooked.
Oh, she looks.
Oh, sorry.
She looks all kinds of grossed out.
I'll just go sit over here in the corner then.
I feel like somebody's knocked me out.
So what was that, Johan?
I feel like somebody's knocked me out. I haven't. This is like that one time when somebody slipped the Mickey into my drink. Fuck.
Okay, the last thing you remember is probably being out tagging?
Not even. The last thing I remember was my dad shouting at me.
Oh.
And then I think she's clearly straining. She's like, I think he sent me to my room, and I basically told him to feck off. I went to my room, I grabbed my stuff, and I left. I think I remember him shouting something at me. I can't remember what it was when I left.
Oh, that probably doesn't really matter. What does matter is... Damn! No wonder Siobhan kind of made this awkward. This is difficult.
Siobhan?
Okay.
What?
Yeah, okay, no. So, for me, this started, what led up to us, the two of us being here, started when you sent out a group text asking if anyone knew where Nala is, because...
That's not true. Yeah, I was supposed to meet her for something.
Then you stopped answering messages. So...
I think I remember sending a message like that. I remember I was really annoyed. I was really getting angry because she was supposed to be there. And she wasn't, and my dad had shouted at me, and I just remember being so angry.
Kind of gulp some bacon.
Seriously, man, are you Tally or something?
Tally, bacon... this is...
That doesn't matter.
Did nobody drugged me or anything, did they?
No, Dennis, how do you break these news? Wait, no, I don't want you to say it. You're just going to say it out of the blue and make it even worse.
I can turn into Reno.
Dennis?
No!
What? Who, Dennis?
Glabro?
No!
Lucas?
Oh, I get it. I get it. I'm still dreaming.
Pinch her, Fenna. Pinch her.
No.
Want me to do it?
Her.
Why do you call her Fenna?
Ah, God! I did it again. Sorry, Lena. Sorry. It's just a nickname I use for my beloved friend.
Okay,
Feberredning.
what happened is... Okay, I'm just going to say it. What we think happened is that while you were tagging the train, which you didn't finish, by the way, your tag is halfway there.
Slobby.
I was tagging a train?
Yeah, down at
Right, that was what I was supposed to meet her for. That's what I was supposed to meet her for. Wow, this is a weird dream.
Yeah, well, after you stopped replying, I went looking for you. I was going to go looking for Nala, but then... Well, you just disappeared off planet.
Oh. Planet Janet, huh? Very funny.
Yes, and you shall now join our group of planeteers.
What? Oh, come on, that's such a... This nickname thing... Fernandina, what
Sorry.
the... I don't get it.
Janet, what happened is that... While you were all angry at your dad and at Nala not showing up, a guard caught you tagging, and...
I don't remember.
No. What did happen? And you are not going to believe me. You are definitely going to think you're still dreaming, maybe having a nightmare. You turned into a werewolf.
She just sends you this disbelieving look, and then she looks at Connell. So I'm sitting here in your bed with a hangover to kill all hangovers, listening to Connell not knowing your name and you not knowing his, and he's eating raw bacon and you're talking about werewolves.
Oh, the raw bacon thing is just him being gross.
Okay, I get it. She says, then she lies down, rolls over on the other side, pulls the duvet back up.
So, Finn, Lena is Krinos now a thing?
I don't know. I'm still waiting for her to, well, discover that she's wearing my jacket.
That's just the dream being weird. I'm gonna wake up in the morning and Dad is gonna shout at me some more.
Yeah, I kept thinking that for weeks, a few weeks after I turned into a werewolf.
You're being very silly. When I meet you to... Wait. What? Wait, no. She sits up. She sits up and looks very groggy, but also like a penny is dropping very, very hard. And she is looking for... It looks like she's looking for her phone, which obviously is not there.
I think you may have called your phone when you changed.
Does anybody have like a tablet or something?
Yeah, can you use my computer? It's right here.
That's fine. She takes it and rubs her face repeatedly, and then she goes to YouTube and looks up a video, and she turns it around and she says, "Next thing you're going to tell me that this is actually you."
She's on.
Oh, it's my skateboarding video. That's my skateboarding video. Woo!
Yeah.
That's your board. I'd recognize it anywhere.
Taryn filmed that. She's also a werewolf.
What? Fuck.
Krinos?
Should we just skip to the proof?
Please, Krinos, Mel, can I get
Oh, he just so wants to do
I
it.
so wanna. One of these days, I'm gonna go right through the floor of this building, and I want it to be today.
Tally has a pretty strong opinion on this, clearly. Oh God. Okay. So what do you?
Why do you want to show her the scariest one? The most surreal one?
It's also the coolest one.
The most surreal one that's definitely...
Oh, I know. You cut me in the arm and she can see how fast I heal. How about that?
When you're not in Homid?
I'll change into lupus.
That proves the point, you fucking moron! Oh God, I think Aaron has an aneurysm across town. Just out of nowhere, just blood starts pouring out of his ears.
Well, they were suddenly very happy about Cesar and very, 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 very annoyed about that pack. The rest of the pack is right now, I think Connell's up to no good.
I know how to prove this. She can see me regenerate. I just need to shapeshift first.
To be fair, the first time Taryn woke up, she saw Joseph turning into Krinos and then back into a Dougie and then back to Hyomian.
Yeah, true. Okay, that was.
How is Dennis reacting right now? Like to this back and forth that makes...
She's actually not so much paying attention to what you're saying as she is to the video on YouTube, and she sits there and she looks at it for a long time, and then she looks back up and she watches it over and over again several times. and then she looks back up at you and goes, "This can't be real. I must be. Yeah, I'll go back to sleep, and then tomorrow it'll all make more sense."
Oh, Lena, I know. I know. Lena.
It won't make sense.
Lena.
Oh, yeah.
I do that the thing where you go into the Umbra. Magic, woo!
First things first.
Magic?
Yeah, Lena, she can do this thing where she goes into the Umbra and it's really cool,
The Umbra. Are you sure that he's not the one who's had something in his drink?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
By the way,
I should probably call my parents.
Maybe not just yet.
That'd be such a good idea. By the way, yeah, he's been calling me Finna. Yeah, my name is actually Finna Mortensen.
What? No, come on. It's hard enough to pronounce as it is.
What is it now? 3 years ago, I was here in Dublin with my parents. Then I was visiting my uncle when, vampires attacked, and
What?
Oh, God, take it slow.
Poor girl!
Yeah, but first werewolves, now vampires. What are you going to do
Yeah.
next? Fairies?
Finn, and I might as well do the cleanest thing. You've already vampires,
Okay, I'll finish this, then you get to do it. Please go through Glabro, so at least it's not as that sudden.
Fine.
Go through who?
Yeah. Just wait for it.
Okay.
Anyway, so I changed into a werewolf, and I have since then been unable to go back to see my parents, who have been looking for me all this time because they don't know about werewolves, and people tend to quite a few people tend to avoid me. Even more people avoid him because there's something deeply unsettling about werewolves, and nobody knows how my parents would react.
You just see her. She turns pale as a sheet, and she looks slowly from one of you to the other, and then back to Fenna, and goes, "You're not telling me Aaron is..."
Oh yeah, he's deeply, deeply unsettling.
Even more
You would know.
unsettling than I am.
Feck. All right. I thought he was
Anyone else?
I thought he was just being an arsehole.
That too.
I have never talked to this girl before.
No,
bitch.
but she's got plenty of
She got that vibe off of you.
Her two-man douche skater squad being like, and then this really awkward, creepy guy came in.
Exactly.
And of course, you wouldn't have had any problems with Taryn because he was already a werewolf.
Yeah.
I think he was carrying a gun. Fuck you. Fuck you.
So, what about... Okay, so vampires and werewolves and...
Fairies.
Come on.
Ghosts.
Oh, play nice. Come on.
Just
Ghosts.
assume that all the fairy tales are true, but not entirely true.
And the horror stories, because werewolves are horror stories.
Oh, so we're... What the fuck am I saying? We're the bad guys? I don't even know.
No.
Oh, we're the good guys.
So the horror stories are the good guys. Oh, I'm going to go back to sleep tonight.
I think I confused her a bit, Finna.
Me too. I think I confused her.
again, with the whole psychic group thing at that exact point that in the car, still, again, he's already shouted out once and everyone's looking at him strange, but Taliesin just shouts out, "Oh, really?"
Should we just go and get the group telepathy thing that apparently exists?
It is a thing, so we should...
I can imagine that they are sitting in a car. Tally yells, "Oh, really?" Cesari's completely confused because what the hell is going on? Then Turn goes, "Yeah, I agree."
I mean, aside from a beautiful scene that I hope continues to play out, but aside from beautiful scene, we have now established that Taliesin is in fact not the worst at breaking the news of the world of darkness to anyone. He is not the worst. You are now at a sound number 2.
No, I still think Taryn is the worst because she just blurted it out and let everyone else take care of it.
Oh, you know what? That's better than this.
All right.
Well, Fenna did say that she wasn't prepared.
Mm-hmm.
This is beautiful. Keep going.
She sits up more fully in bed and covers her head with her arms. She puts her face against her knees and covers the back of her head with her arms in this attempt to shield herself. And it only lasts for a short moment, and then she said, "No, I need to get up. I need to call my parents, or my dad is gonna have the Garda looking for me."
Still not sure that's a good idea.
Oh, I'm fairly certain it isn't a good idea.
Why not?
Because you are a werewolf, and we don't mingle too well with regular people.
Come on, guys, jokes.
Seriously, if you meet up with your parents, that's a recipe for disaster.
Oh, come on, that's a good joke, guys, good joke. But let's be serious for a second here.
Fenna just looks very pained.
Kranos?
At least warn her first.
She's obviously not. She doesn't believe us.
Janet, are you ready to see a werewolf?
She looks at you with this. If this turns out to be bullshit, Fenna, Lena, whatever your name is, we're gonna have words about our friendship. You hear me? This isn't funny anymore.
No. It stopped being funny 3 years ago. Then I found out I could do wolf skateboard videos.
Right, okay. Fine, show me.
Okay, so Connell stands up.
Glabra first.
And starts stretching out theatrically. Okay, ready for this? And keep in mind, Janet, that what I'm about to do, you can do as well. Okay?
Anything I can do, you can do better.
Okay.
So you're stretching out and looking big and hairy and muscular.
And suddenly hairier and musclier.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'll leave that behind.
At that point, he turns into Glabros.
Yes. Oof. Yeah, I'm just going to let you do that without a roll. I'm just going to let you.
There would be no drama to rolling here.
Exactly. So.
Although it could be funny if you failed and just kind of stood there.
Constipated. You know what? You do have a point. Roll, please.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's see here. So,
history of double botches, that would be the funniest shit.
If you're going into Glabro first, that makes it even harder because now you're rolling at difficulty 7.
Yes.
And I might say that Tarly also had to roll to show the forums for Fina.
Yeah, but yeah.
It's unfair.
Yes, it is.
Sure,
okay,
so
on. Difficulty 7.
I really just want him to stand there.
One success.
So you manage to initiate the transformation, but you don't actually change shape.
But you can continue rolling.
There are
Well,
two
that
successes,
that just
Oh,
makes
there
it
are
more
two
dramatic. It
That's
takes
true. There are 2 successes. What the hell? Okay.
What?
problem. If you look at the dice roll. So yeah, you go to Glabro. You actually get to Glabro. Cool. He changes up into this bigger, hairier, shaggier, beardier form. And
Finna kind of just reassuringly holds Janet's hand because she knows it's going to be me.
Janet doesn't even scream. It's just like her eyes blank out. It's complete. It's not even confusion. It's non-comprehension that she cannot really compute what she's seeing. What the fuck?
This is what we call Glabro.
This is like, I don't know, some bad 60s movie with shit. What the fuck did...
Continue, Connell. You can do it.
We believe.
We believe in you.
We believe you can fly.
Stop taking my Silverbank speech impediment.
Well, the next one will be easier.
Yes, it will be.
Yeah. I assume he's just going to keep going.
Yep.
Yep.
Go, Connell.
Okay.
Hey, yeah.
Oh, this is a fun scene. I'm enjoying this.
This is funsies.
And what's the difficulty?
That's
Six.
six. And it's super big.
3.
Whoa!
Yep.
So basically, he blasts upwards, and actually, that's a double botch. But there are a lot of successes. But
There
yeah,
are 4 successes.
you do like your 2 1s, don't you?
I do.
So you shoot upwards into Krinos, and I'm assuming that you do it with a sort of a suitably heroic kind of pose.
Of course.
Yeah, because it is, of course, Mr. Ham himself.
I imagine the classic Superman pose with
I don't want to...
sides and legs apart, looking proud.
The duality of the tone of that statement is so mind-blowing. Because you're like, fucking... You're fucking doing a Hollywood werewolf transformation. Your fucking bones and flesh is reorganizing, and you're just twisting into this mess from fucking like an American Werewolf in London fucking scene, and you end up in a Superman pose. Behold, I am glorious and not at all horrifying.
I think that the only, as Daniel once said, that the only one of us who actually looks kind of elegant when changing is Taryn, because she has that merit.
Yeah.
But the rest is
Pretty much, yes.
looking like a very, very difficult birth.
Janet sees this, her eyes become as large as saucers, and she doesn't look like she really remembers how to blink. And she just keeps staring straight at Connell, and as he stands there in his Superman pose, she says,
Nice touch.
I think I'm going to be sick.
If Fenna doesn't hurry, she'll have to change her bed sheets.
Fenna goes for the comedy approach and just reaches out and slaps Connell's nose. Enough of that. Back.
Climbing onto the bed and jumping up to slap him on the nose.
Enough of that, Moon.
Moon, down!
I think Connell whimpers in the same comedy fashion and then changes back into Homid.
Yes.
Moon, down!
That's birth form, so that doesn't actually require a roll.
Yep.
Well, she does. She is literally dry heaving on the on the bed right now.
Poor girl.
Are you fucking joking? Are you serious? This is the sickest trip I've ever been on, or...
Hey, don't do drugs.
Or, when you're us, do drugs.
Oh, that's a waste of money.
True. That's true. It doesn't work on us anyway.
That's the thing. I don't do drugs.
Well, then it's not a trip, is it?
Not unless somebody slipped me a Mickey.
What is
Why
it
the
with
hell
you?
would someone slip her a man like Mickey.
A Mickey is date rape prog.
Okay, because it's just why the hell would anyone slip someone named Mickey into her drink? I mean, come on.
Hey, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind, hey, Mickey.
No.
No.
Not when date rape. No.
No. Just no.
How about just in general? No.
This is so weird. She sits there and still stares and without. It's not that you can't hear it in her voice. It's not that she's shaking or anything, but tears are rolling down her face.
Oh, it's not really that bad, Janet.
Someone hug her.
Cool, actually.
Yeah, Finna does hug her.
Then she begins to weep.
Aww.
Connell, go make some tea or something.
Tea? I don't know how to make tea.
Go find a Coke in the fridge.
How about a beer? She won't get drunk by that anyway.
Go get her Coke.
Okay.
Uncooperative!
Alright. We will leave that scene for now. And head over to
The apartment.
the apartment. Da, 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 da. You guys get back to Casa del Shadow Lord.
Yay!
Casa del Shadow Lord is in Bray, thank you
Well,
very much.
true. This is Casa del Shadow Lord Minor.
Safe house, the Shadow Lord.
Safe house, the Shadow Lord. Yes. Well, anyway, you do so, and you all arrive at pretty much the same time.
Yeah. I mean, I walk in.
Yeah, sure.
I knock twice and open the door.
Yeah.
Actually, the door's probably locked because we were kind of in alert mode, so I knock.
Well, those of you who are indoors or inside can hear that there's a knock on the door. There's a knocking without.
I also looked at... Oh, go on, AJ.
Did we come back before Aaron, or did we meet him there?
We met up on the road and drive back together.
Literally, yeah.
Alright.
I think Aaron... Oh, go on.
So, did you find her?
What?
Oh, I had muted.
That might be why we haven't heard from you in a while, Rasmus.
Yes,
Well,
is this the apartment I'm in?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Okay, did you want to continue, AJ?
She just asked Aaron, did you find her? And then he is completely confused, and I don't know why.
Oh, yeah, I get it. Okay, yeah. There's a story about that, and, well, it ends in a funny way. It has a funny moral. What about you? Did you find who you were looking for? Because you were supposed to have someone, weren't you?
Yo! We did find someone.
Have a bit of someone.
Seems like you're missing someone.
No.
We have enough of someone for it to count. Let's get on with this.
Yikes. Well, just waiting for someone to open the door.
That's a lot of someone.
Someone can't. Someone got very murderized in Merchant's Ark, so someone can't open the door.
Well, I hear knocking on the door, and I think Shiva looks to Una like, is that the signal? Is there a signal?
No, there's no signal, but Una gets up and goes to check through the door spy thing.
Shiva follows.
I think if for some added comedy, she gets to and looks through it just at the time that Taliesin knocks on it again and just says, "Whoever's in there, open the fucking door."
and Una does open the door, but only slightly ajar, and then she peeks out. No, we're not buying.
Push the door open. Fuck Una's face in the process.
No.
Thank you for keeping the place warm.
Well, those are some pushy salesmen.
Yeah. Hey, Shiva. What's wrong with your face?
Oh, I don't know. I fell on it, and it just turned out beautifully.
Terrence stares at her face like, what the hell did they do to you?
What? Is something on my face?
Una at this point is wetting herself laughing.
I think we see...
Her! She's been doing something!
We see Aaron like stopping and looking at Una, and there's this moment of realization when he realizes she hasn't told her, and she hasn't she's just been playing it straight, and there's just this moment like, you brave little soldier.
While they're
She is Ragabash.
She is Ragabash.
yeah, I think while they're doing all that, Taliesin will weave past them, and
Oh, this is evil.
and basically make his way down to the basement.
Yes.
Yeah, Taryn follows him down there.
I think Shiva, realizing that there's something on her face, looks to Una with, a smile that definitely does not reach her eyes, and says, I hope you know your makeup brands, before she goes to the bathroom.
My what? I don't use fucking makeup.
No.
I think we go downstairs to Siobhan, and maybe we grab a break before we see how that goes.
But
Oh my
you
god,
don't
Siobhan
stay
didn't
around
tell
to
me either!
You don't stick around to see her reaction?
No. I'm a bit more concerned with the I'm basically more concerned with Neve than I am with the comedy of the upstairs. I mean, it's funny, but
It's the comedy of the Hitler tash painted on.
What?
on
No, you... Damn it!
All right, guys. Let's have a quick break, and we shall probably be back right away, I guess. So, yep.
yeah, we'll be right back
Yep,
with more Song of Tara.
we've only got an
Anyway.
hour.
Yeah, we'll be right there.